Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. On the run, it's Jenkins. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw. It's right. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
When the defense sits back in a zone coverage, good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. 1st down. Looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And he'll set up to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's 2nd down after that completion. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's right. It's a quick grab. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line. It's Montgomery. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught. Completion. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He got it. The field goal's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Looks like a player is down injured of that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Lewis. Looking deep in the very first play. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time, the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. To the air, it's right. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back. It's right. On the move now. The defense forces him out of bounds. It's a short loss.
How about the adjustments by this defense? He gets loose for a big gain the play before, but not this time. The defense gets into the backfield and comes up with a sack.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Near the sticks, it's Montgomery.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They're going to run it here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Back to pass. It's Lewis. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw. It's right. He's looking deep here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
The returner is brought down. Gets a started on the next drive.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Okay, it's third down after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now from the pistol formation. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Dropping back. It's Lewis. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Gonna run it. It's Montgomery. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking downfield. It's Wright. Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. It'll be Smother right at the line for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football. Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The PAT puts him up 3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Moves out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. He's swarmed by the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play here before halftime. Second down, we're going to throw it. Punt over the middle. It's Hawkins. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense on the field to take over. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do. Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Back to throw. It's Lewis. Finds his target, and it's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Looking to throw yet again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Extending the play now. Gets loose on the scramble, picks up a decent gain, short of the 1st down there.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains, and who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Trying to find some room. It's Montgomery. That run moves the ball across the 35.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's right. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the 1st half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for bigger.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Running through the tackle. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
So here we go, third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught near the goal line. Now the all-important extra point. And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's right. That's caught. It's Montgomery. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it.
Oh, he didn't spike it. They'll throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Montgomery. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's right. Wide open downfield. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
BAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down. Looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Back to throw. It's Lewis. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
With the catch, it's Thompson. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Timeout by the offense. Here we go, 3rd and short in the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And now the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up a 3rd and 4. To throw. It's right. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline. It's Jenkins.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Trying to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. But boy, he gave him a chance.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Wants to throw it. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Oh, so close to executing here on the 4th down play in the 4th quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Leaning on the run game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
fake, looking to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got away. Huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is brought down.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Receiver in motion now. Looking downfield. It's right. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. And on the carry, he's heading left.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.